0.2 into 587 kilojoules per kg, that you have to calculate, and percentage of hydrogen is given 2.5%. Now tell me what is the answer.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes?
Ma'am, yesterday itself we solved this problem, ma'am.
Huh?
This problem we have solved, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, solved, ma'am.
You said you did not solve.
No, ma'am, we said like we
Ma'am, we
solved
told
it, ma'am.
we solved, ma'am.
This is done.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. Then this one, same I guess. Same answer you got right yesterday.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
This one. This
No,
is not.
ma'am.
Check once. Later, don't say that we have solved. Check in your book. You have written right. You have solved right. You did not solve. This one. No, no.
No, ma'am. I think.
Okay.
No, ma'am. We didn't solve it.
Okay, solve it. Problem itself they have given in the form of solution. So mass of coal, mass of water, water equivalent weight, rise in temperature, specific heat of water, latent heat of steam also is given, and hydrogen also given. So just you have to substitute in the equations and you have to calculate both the GCV and NCV. That's all here. So what is the equation to calculate GCV? That you have to write down. So calculate both GCV and NCV. You have to calculate GCV and NCV. After calculating, tell me what is GCV, how much you got is GCV and how much did you get for NCV. All of you have seen the marks, chemistry marks? Papers? Have you checked?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Any corrections?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubts there? What is?
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಯು ಐ ಮೀನ್ one question ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ನಂದು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲಾಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್
ಯಾವ್ದಪ್ಪ?
ಫಸ್ಟ್
question. Instead of that, I have given some other question marks.
ನೋ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
What is the question number? What is your ESN?
ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸಿ.
First C.
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ESN?
108 ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
Okay. Afterwards, you message me and I will check in the mail and I'll update the marks.
ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
If it is not given, then I will update. Otherwise, I will not update.
ಯಾ ಓಕೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
You check. You message in the WhatsApp your ESN and which is not given the marks. Subject question number
ಓಕೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
after the class. Mail you have sent one copy, no, to the mail.
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಐ ಸೆಂಡ್.
Okay, that I will check. Next, anybody else? Anyone? Again and again I will not ask. Good that you all of you have written. Copy ಮಾಡಿ ಬರದ್ರಾ ಇಲ್ಲ honestly have written? ಏನ್ರೋ students? No answer for this. So I should assume that okay, you all have copied and written. Correct? Okay. How much did you get GCV? My voice is audible or not? Hello? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Oi,
Audible, ma'am.
then answer.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್,
Yes.
GCV 46,885.71 kg per kilojoule per kg.
GCV?
Calculating ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
How much GCV?
46,885.7.
46,000. 46,008.
885.71 ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
885.7.
7
Okay.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
This is GCV. Okay. What is NCV? All are getting the same answer or different? What is NCV?
46,457.27.
How much? 46,000?
457.27, ma'am.
46,459.
7.
457.
7, ma'am.
Okay, we'll check what is the answer. All of you got the same answer? Others? $46,457. You said NCV 46,885. 46,894. Okay, no issues. Somewhat near only you have got. Those who did not get the answer, you just write down this. All of you got the answer or not? ನೀವು ರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ I will not engage. Really, this is too much. Only one person or 2% will be answering, and others are just sitting quiet. All, what is the problem to all of you to open your mouth and talk? Tell me. Or namesake you are attending, just logging in and going somewhere and do your work. This is not the way. And this case I will have to inform to higher authorities and I will cancel all the classes. Better. I could see only few people are active. I'll show you whether they are active or not, how we will find out. If anybody sees that report, definitely they will take action on you people only. Prajwal KP, did you get the same answer? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am. Getting.
Mohit Gowda. See,
Ma'am.
are you getting the
Yes,
same
ma'am.
answer or different? Rahul Bhatt. We'll go to the next. So these are the different types of problems we have to cover in the bomb colorimeter. So very, very important. Definitely there will be a question on numericals. 7 marks or 8 marks or 5 marks. There will be a definite question on numericals. Clear? In IA also you will get, in final exam also you will get. Understood? Is there any doubts that is it easy to solve or it is very difficult to solve these bomb calorimeter problems? Will you solve it?
Easy, ma'am. Yes,
Easy
ma'am.
only? No issues? Any doubt here
No,
in
ma'am.
this? No,
No,
no?
ma'am.
Okay,
No,
shall we
ma'am.
go to the next chapter? So, along with this, one chapter completed, that is fuels, chemical fuels chapter. Next, we'll see what is the next chapter. Energy conversion in energy storage devices. All this is done, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next is solar energy or energies in the next chapter in the module 3, solar energy or energy systems. Energy systems chapter, solar energy. What you know about solar energy? Any idea about solar energy? Everybody, every house has nowadays solar panels, solar lights, correct, solar water heaters, you have. Yes or no? Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me. Yes. So what is the meaning? What you know about solar? How it is converted or how it is being done? What is solar energy? What you have studied? I think you might have studied in your PU. It is the conversion of energy or conversion into heat energy or light energy from the sun, correct? From whatever the radiations emitted from the sun, that radiations converts in the form of a heat energy or light energy. That is called as solar energy. So we'll see what that solar energy. So ultimately we know what is the sun. Sun is an ultimate source of all energy sources on the planet. You believe it or not? Correct. You know this sun is an ultimate source. Only a small portion of this total radiations produced by the sun which reaches to earth in the form of light radiations, in the form of UV radiations, or in only small portion only it reaches to the earth. And it is evident that fossil fuel is limited and may get exhausted, like petrol, like diesel. All they are non-renewable sources, and these are all fossil fuels. Within 100 years or till it is there, we can use it. Once it get exhausted, we cannot use it, and it is that limited, they are limited. But the radiations from the sun, till the sun exists, it is a renewable source of energy. Hence, what is the time? Now it is the time to develop an alternate energy sources for these fossil fuels. For these fossil fuels. So the alternate form of energy sources, during this finding out or learning about the alternate forms, one of the major energy which has came into existence, that is solar energy, which is a feasible alternate source. It is a feasible alternate source. So, and it is also readily available, and it is eco-friendly, and it is free of cost. Don't go and ask for the solar delivery. It is free of cost. Give our equipments. No, the conversion devices cost, but the energy available in the earth, energy available or conversion or whatever the energy emitted from the sun, it is free of cost and it is readily available. Next, if you see how this utilization takes place, like how we are going to utilize this. Sorry. So utilization of solar energy is, one is direct solar energy. Direct solar energy. You can use direct solar energy. Direct solar energy involves only one step. One step means transformation into usable form. Transformation into usable form. Example, solar water heaters, solar cookers, solar sail, or a photovoltaic cells. They are direct solar energy sources. That means whatever the energy emitted from the sun, directly it converts into heat energy or light energy. These are all devices we use for the conversion, direct conversion. So whatever the energy produces from the direct conversion, they are called as direct solar energies. Indirect solar energy is, it involves more than one transformation to reach a usable form. Example, photosynthesis. Example, photosynthesis, wind energy, hydroelectric power plants, fossil fuels. They are all indirect solar energies. Directly it is not converting into other form of energy. It indirectly, first it transferred to some energy form. From that energy form, we will directly extract into heat energy or electrical energy or light energy. So they are such type of sources are called as indirect solar energies. So there are two types: utilization based on the utilization, based on the transformation. It is, we call that direct solar energy and indirect solar energy. In that, in this chapter, the major part what you are going to study here is about photovoltaic cells. Only one topic you are studying, that is about photovoltaic cells, its construction part and its working part and its application parts, and how these photovoltaic cells are constructed, how it works, and where and all it is useful in the applications. So that and all they are going to study only about photovoltaic cells. So what is a photovoltaic cell? First you should know what is a photovoltaic cell. Photovoltaic cell, we also call this as solar cell. Photovoltaic cell, also we call it as solar cell. This is a semiconductor device. This is a semiconductor device which converts light energy into electrical energy. And this photovoltaic cell is the PN junction. PN junction means it is a junction of made from P type semiconductor and N type semiconductor. Combining these two type of semiconductor, it forms a junction which is called as PN junction diodes. So this photovoltaic cell is a PN junction diode which converts light energy into electrical energy. And this photovoltaic cell is based on the principle of photoelectric effect. We will see what is this effect and how this PN junction. You need not study about how PN junctions are, diodes are made. What are I think you might have studied about semiconductors, conductors, and insulators, right? So, what are semiconductors? What are conductors? Really? What are semiconductors? What are semiconductors? What are conductors? And what are insulators? You know or you don't know? Huh? Am I audible? Students? Am I audible? I am asking.
Yes, ma'am.
Then answer. You know about semiconductors. Conductors are insulators. You know or you don't know? You studied or not?
Study, ma'am. Conductors are the substance which allow the electric current to pass through it.
Mm.
Insulators, which does not allow the electricity, no, which not allow the electricity. Semiconductors, which lies between the conductors and insulators.
Yes. So we have three these type. So based on the p type and based on the valence band and conduction band, I'll just write here. See, this is the conduction band. Consider this is the conduction band or valence, and here there is a valence band. So there is a gap between these two which is feasible. This gap is called as forbidden gap or energy gap. Okay. So this energy gap between the valence band, that is valence band, and this is conduction band. Okay. Valence band and the conduction band. So electrons are passes from this energy level to this band to this band. Okay. If the electrons are passes through feasible, if this type of feasible passing and that it allows to pass through it, they are called as conductors. They are called as conductors. Okay. And if the same energy gap between the conduction band, this is the conduction band, and there is a valence band, this is the conduction band, and there is a valence band, right? There is no gap between the valence band and electrons, which does not allow the electrons to pass through. So this type of they are called as insulators. They are called as insulators. What are semiconductors? Are semiconductors are which allows, are neither they are insulators nor conductors, but it lies in between. The energy gap is lies between the conductors and the insulators, which are the electron gap or a energy gaps are feasible enough to jump the electrons from valence band to energy gap. They are called as semiconductors. These photovoltaic cells are constructed. The photovoltaic cell, or we call it as PV cells, are constructed by using PV cells are constructed by using photovoltaic cell are constructed by using this type of semiconductors where electron gap or energy gap are feasible or lies in between the conductors and insulators, and which forms a junctions. They are made by the PN junction. Usually we call it as P-type semiconductors and N-type semiconductors. We'll see what are the metals which act as a P-type semiconductors and which are N-type semiconductors. Write down this definition, all of you. Photovoltaic cell. Write the chapter name as, write the chapter name as, write the chapter name as solar energy, and under that you write photovoltaic cell or solar cell, photovoltaic cell or solar cell. Then you write this.
Ma'am, you have been muted, ma'am.